Welcome back, YouTube, to another video. As you may or may not be able to tell, my voice is rather horsey, and that is because I either have a cold or a flu. But there's several types of cold and there's several types of flu. Either way, I have a cold or I have a flu. Regardless, the weight must be hoisted, heaved and hauled. Today I'm doing paused high bar back squats. Now I'm doing back offsets. It's a 15% reduction from my top set, which equates to 145 kilograms. I'm now going to do that for 3 sets of 5 repetitions. Oh dear. Just conked my head on the weight plate. How am I feeling? A little bit more out of breath than usual. My heart rate is a little higher than usual, but I'm profusely sweating, which is a little bit uncomfortable. But that might be because I'm wearing a top as opposed to a t-shirt or vest. I'm not too sure. I mean, the shorts are slightly longer than usual. I usually wear 5-inch shorts. These are 7-inch shorts, so a little bit extra material on the shorts and a lot more extra material on the top. I still don't think that would make me sweat just as profusely as I am now. Okay, so moving on to the barbell bench press, working up to a top set of 5 repetitions at RPE 5. I managed to work up to 135 kilograms and do that for a somewhat easy 135 kilograms. And do that for a somewhat moderate 5 repetitions. I feel like I should have played that a bit more conservative, considering I've just come back from an SPD day and I'm still fatigued. But shoulda, coulda, woulda, let's just crack on with it. I've now got some back offsets. The weight I'll be using for the back offsets is 6% less than my top set. That'll be around 127 kilograms. I know that because I used my calculator app. I've got to do that for 3 sets of 5 repetitions. But yes, overall, my CNS is cooked. I think no matter what I do today, I'm just fried, I'm roasted. I've been... No, I can't say that. That's a bit disgusting, a bit vulgar, a bit ungodly, to say the least. You know, I definitely can't say that. But yes, I feel cooked in every way, shape and form. Steamed, boiled, air fried, you name it. And because of that, I'm going to play it a bit more conservative, like I should have with the top set. Instead of doing 127 kilograms, I'm going to do between 120 to 125 kilograms. That may not seem like a difference, but trust me, when you're just as cooked as I am, it does make a big difference. That's pretty easy, pretty solid, pretty smooth, pretty strong. Can't really complain about that set. All I'm going to complain about is the fact that my coach, James Adcock, who's a 2-time national powerlifting champion and 1-time European powerlifting champion, has removed the ultra wide grip bench press out of my training regime. Now, what do I mean by ultra wide grip bench press? What I mean is max competition bench press grip width. Wow, that was a bit of a tongue twister. I really longed that one out. Most people have their pinky on the ring, but the maximum amount you can have is your index finger on the ring, I believe. Moving on to the pec deck. When it comes to pec flies, I get so conflicted. You could do a dumbbell pec fly. You could do a cable pec fly. You could do a machine pec fly. You could do a pec deck. You could do this, you could do that, blah, blah, blah. But the one pec fly that really does work, from experience, is the pec deck. Constant tension, a nice squeeze. You can't really go wrong. So I think I'm going to stick to the pec deck for the next 3 weeks. Okay. A bit too much shoulder, so I might have to adjust the seat. But a tremendous stretch in the chest. I feel constant tension where tension needs to be, and the contraction is great. There is an outstanding level of mind-muscle connection doing this exercise. I don't usually wear stringers, but GymShark just sent me this stringer. So I thought, let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. Let's see what I look like. Do I like the look? Do I not like the look? Do you like the look? Do you not like the look? Do we like the look? Or do we not like the look? Firstly, I think it makes me look rather sexy. Yeah, baby. Makes me rather randy. It is weird to wear a stringer. I don't usually wear stringers, or even vest tops. I usually wear tops, or t-shirts, jumpers and hoodies. Hey Siri. Nah. She's deaf, bro. Yeah, I like that. I think today, whilst I try to figure things out, or let my coach figure things out, I'm just going to stick to this really low impact stuff by doing low impact exercises, ones that won't spill over too much into the bench press or squat or deadlift. I'd rather play it safe than play it stupid or just wing it. Otherwise, I will jeopardize my progression towards the competition. I want to, excuse me, I want to enter the competition with full capacity, full capability. So what I do must be done with intent. That intent being managing my fatigue to the maximum. And I intend on managing my fatigue as much as I possibly can. Anyway, I'm doing this standing multi-flight machine for the side lats. Let's grab the egg, crack it, and crack on with it. Yep. Yeah, I could definitely go heavier than that. But again, not too heavy, because managing fatigue and all that. Oh my goodness. I'm perishing as I stand here trying to get fitter. How ironic. I told you that we needed to get stronger, more powerful, for the battle ahead, for the darkness that is consuming the world that we live in, the reality that we exist in. I told you that it would consume us unless we fight back. Here I am, fighting that darkness, strong, powerful. Whilst there is a battle externally that is corrupting this world, there is also one internally that is corrupting our soul, and we must get strong and we must get powerful in order to be victorious. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing the plot. So the next exercise is supposed to be a tricep pushdown, but the tricep pushdown is being used right now. So I thought, what better alternative than an overhead extension? I've always found that the tricep pushdown and the overhead extension are two very good exercises to absolutely blast every muscle fiber in the tricep. This is probably the leanest I've been in a very long time. But then for a very long time I neglected my diet. I got depressed, I got lazy, I scoffed on junk food, cakes, biscuits, sweeties, takeaway, desserts to make myself feel better. In doing so, my strength was quite high. I could pull 300 kilograms, but I felt like shit all the time. I'm probably still capable of pulling 300 kilograms. I just need to do it 3, 4, maybe even 5 kilos lighter than when I did it before. At least now I'll look good when I do it. That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. See you next time.